We've always thought of great athletes as the strongest, the fittest, chiseled to perfection. But what's a strong body without a sound mind? We're so focused on strength that we forget to strengthen our focus. The mind is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. And while the greats mastered the body, the greatest mastered the mind.
Welcome back to More Than Therapy, the podcast where we go beyond surface level talk to uncover real paths to recovery, resilience, and mental health freedom. Today, we're honored to welcome Saul all the way from Australia. Saul lives and breathes a transformative fusion of Buddhist self-healing and modern science. She teaches us how to quiet the endless mental chatter, courageously face the raw facts of life like impermanence, loss, and change without getting swept away, and recognize that so many of our feelings are just echoes of past memories, wild imagination, copied behaviors, or fleeting reflections, not the present truth. Whether you're a therapist seeking fresh tools for your clients, someone in recovery battling overthinking, or simply tired of emotional roller coasters, Saul's insights will give you practical, evidence-based steps to live with more charity, more clarity, and calm. Saul, it's an absolute pleasure to welcome you to the More Than Therapy podcast.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you everybody for being here as well. Yeah, I hope I help you with something. Yeah, my
Indeed.
name is Saul, all the way from Sydney, Australia. Yes, yes.
Yes. When you say science-backed Buddhist self-healing,
Yes.
what does that look like in a normal day for you?
Okay. Well, we all live around the world. We all look different, but we all human, and we have different religion, right? And I try to relate to everyone, so I'm trying to make it universal. And a way Buddha teach is also the facts of life, and it it can be proved by science. So I want to teach people the way that you know the way to help mental health issue is also proven by science. Yeah, yeah. Would you like to know how it's being proven?
Yes, please.
Okay, here it goes. Okay, Buddha, he said there's only mind and body in the world. That's, I think, to make you know any difficult subject understandable, you have to make it simple, right? So simply put, he said there is only mind and body in the world. Okay, your mind or other people's mind, or your body or other people's body, or animal body or non-living body, they all mind and body. Okay, and science say mind and body are moving billions of times per second. Okay, and also at, we as human beings, every day we pass the day, there's only two main feelings we have: happiness and happiness, satisfied and satisfied, feeling good or bad. Okay, as human, we are a little crazy, because we're not safe yet, right? To be human, we a little bit crazy. We like things, we don't like things. It's okay, but we not that crazy that our feelings are based on nothing. Okay, our feeling have to base on something, and there's only two main feelings. So your good feeling, bad feeling have to base on something. And science, Buddha said, because there's only mind and body, so your feelings are based on either mind or body. And science say mind and bodies are moving millions of times per second. So the the mind and body that you're feeling based on already move when you feel it, because science say it moves millions of times per second. Even if it moves once, when you feel it, it's already gone. Example, when you feel angry, your anger already gone. When you feel happy, your happiness already gone. Whatever that feeling based on is already gone. So we playing catch up. So what Buddha say is, if your feelings are based on like memory, reflection is not real or based on non-living things, you know, why you should feel too excited. All these depression, mental health issue come from you feeling excited one way or the other, right? So that's what Buddha say. If your feelings are based on the past, the memory, your imagination, which is not not in not at present, nothing in present. Basically, if your feelings are based on nothing, what is there to get excited about? What is there to feel sorry about? What is there to feel so too excited about? Yeah.
Okay. Can you walk us through a moment when you used your practices to get through a really difficult emotion?
Okay. I use it to cope with bad feeling, but I also know that good feeling, or we should also use it because um you know so there's another thing, that's a level 2 difficult level. There's a simpler level, level 1. What level 1 teaches is every day we face good thing and bad thing, knowing that both of them don't last. Don't get too excited. Okay, so example how I use it. Okay, I love food. Okay, I love good food, good taste. Um, after I ate good food that I like, it stay with me, and I'm satisfied. I happy, right? But then I also realize that I'm feeling, happy, satisfied on the taste that already passed. To be honest, I already gone toilet for that, but I'm still feeling happy on, you know, the food that I already eaten. It changed format. It already gone down the toilet, right? It just one of the example, but what woke me up is, we feel good or bad, but everybody love their life. Only some people so sad, right? Everybody think their life is a good thing, still to the fact that they don't want to kill themselves, right? But even our life, we could go any moment. The thing that we most precious, our life, knowing that, I could go any moment. I could die any moment. That woke me up, actually. Yeah. So when I was young, I was mentally let down, and Buddha saved me. But I already recovered from that. Now, what really woke me up is knowing that I could go any moment. Even our precious life don't even last. Okay, so good thing, bad thing, nothing to get too excited about. Also, bad thing, someone leave you, someone died. We can't go back and fix it. It already passed. We have to move on. You know, so you know, so that if you have that attitude, we don't have, you know you might believe in this, but most of us, you are not with your mind every second of the day, right? We look outside, we don't look at ourselves, but it's okay. When you focus, just know that, every day you face good and bad things. You have good and bad feeling, but nothing lasts. Then, you okay, you know You don't get too excited about anything. So, yeah.
Okay. How can someone notice the difference between a feeling that is grounded in the present and one that is just an echo of the past?
Um, it's hard to see. Okay, so first, stop looking at your environment. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Just look at yourself. Focus on yourself. Then you can see, you know, how you feeling. You know, and you have to believe in science. So you have to believe that our feelings are based on something, right? We're not that crazy, right? And you have to believe that, whatever our feelings are based on, they're moving too fast that, our feelings are based on pretty much the past because it's already gone. It moved millions of times per second. Even if it moved once, no longer here. But if you not believe in science, you would. It's hard to see because your belief drive your behavior. So that's why I said even Buddha say he want to help the world, but he can only help the handful of people. So you have to be open-minded, believe in the facts of life. Otherwise, you don't think what I'm saying is true.
Indeed. What are two small daily practices you recommend for reducing stress and anxiety using your approach?
Okay, first, focus on what you're doing. Every day passes. Um, every everything you used to it, everything you do, you used to it, so that you just doing it. We don't really focus what we actually doing, right? Once we get used to it, but just spare a few moments, focus on what's happening to you. There's only could be two things happening to you, good or bad. You know, know that the good thing, the bad thing don't last. Example, good food, good sex, good drugs never last. Okay? Bad thing, someone leave you, someone die. Example, it also passed. We can't go back and do it again. So, every day when you focus on yourself, you face those things and making yourself aware that good and bad don't last. You'll be okay whatever happened to you. You know, that's one. Another thing, maybe relax, close your eyes, and let for 5 minutes a day, let you know let your mind free. You're not meditating, you're not focusing on your breath. You're not, let your mind be free and think whatever you want to think about. Let it free. Close your eyes, you know, stay with yourself, but let it free. And then you have all these thoughts come in when you let it, everything that you worry about, everything that you attach to, you know, all these things, when you let it, they all come in. And in 5 minutes, you wake up and see that they are just your imagination. They're not here. You know, one monk say we worry 100%, but only 25% of our worry realize. So, it's all in our imagination, memory, our addiction, attachment, let it go, whatever meant to happen, you know, it'll happen. You try your best. I'm not saying don't do anything, do your best, but whatever you can't control, let it go. That's all you can do. Yeah, you'll be successful enough that way.
Indeed. How do you personally face the facts of life when those facts are painful, like loss, aging, or disappointment?
Yeah, I think good or bad, unless you face it, you'll never recover it. So when you're feeling bad, if you want to recover fast, just face it. I mean, like, you got to believe that we all look different, but we all the same inside, and we could go any moment. Nobody better than you, or you are not better than anyone. you know there's human rights. Most of us live in democratic country. Be confident. You don't have to worry about anything. Face it. If you're feeling bad, face it. As long as you are right, don't be the wrong person. Be a good person. But as long as you are right, when you're angry, yell at the person. You have human right. So, but then face it. Next step, talk to someone you love. Next step, get professional help. My way, or there's many other way. Psychologists, psychiatry, and I'm not saying any method is right or wrong. Different people resonate with different things. So, first step, face it. Don't worry about it. Next step, to speak to someone close. Third step, get professional help. You know, don't feel yourself less than anyone.
What misunderstandings do people often have about Buddhist ideas like non attachment or acceptance when it comes to mental health?
What misunderstanding? We are different people. We believe in different things. Um, like even Buddha say he want to help the world, but he could only help a handful of people. And it's okay. But what Buddha teach is the truth. If you open minded and you can face the facts of life, you will understand. But if you don't believe it, it's okay. We all different. Doesn't mean right or wrong. We just different. So yeah, I don't want to judge anyone. We different people. Mhm.
Where does modern science, especially psychology or neuroscience, seem to confirm what Buddhist teachers have said for centuries?
Yeah, because science say mind and body are moving millions of times per second. Nothing is permanent. And Buddha said the same. Buddha said there's only mind and body. So, you know, so if you think about it, our feelings are based on mind and body, and because it moves so fast, we're playing catch up. So that's how Buddhism, I believe, relate to science.
Do you see differences in how people from the Western cultures versus the Asian cultures respond to Buddhist informed mental health ideas?
Um, I haven't done research on that, but from my experience, people who are open minded and believe in the facts of life, they are open to Buddhist philosophy or any philosophy that um, they believe is true. And our belief drive our behavior. We don't have to see it, prove it every day, because some of the theories are hard to prove, like mind and body moving millions of times per second. But because it moves so fast, we can't see it to prove it, right? It's already gone like that. Okay.
How do you handle it when your own mind resists your practices, when you know what to do, but don't feel like doing it?
I don't do it. I'm also human. I'm not perfect. I'm not a saint. Like I said, we are a little bit crazy, and that's okay. We don't have to do 24 hours a day, you know, when we can, slowly, slowly do it, and everything add up, like any investment or any, not only investment, anything that you do, it, they add up.
You mentioned that our feelings are often copies or reflections. How can someone use that insight during a conflict with a partner or family member?
Okay, one way, when you have a conflict, you feel bad, right? The I would show you our feeling, but then you know that I can't go back to fix it. It'll also pass. I take it easy. When I'm angry, I show my anger, but that's it. You know. Um, Another way is more advanced, knowing that all those feelings are based on the past. When you feel angry, your anger is already gone. Just take it easy. But that's more advanced if you have to really believe in this philosophy. Uh, you know, but the first level, the first step is okay. When you feel angry, be angry, but let it go. Because you can't go back and fix what has happened. It already happened. You know, you can fix it in the future, but not the past, right?
Hmm. Indeed. I'm going to take that into marital counseling. I appreciate that. What would you say to a listener who is very skeptical of anything spiritual, but is struggling with anxiety or depression?
Okay. Um, we all different. This is just one of the method. You know, you don't. If you don't believe in it, I don't want to push it. It's all up to you. Buddha can't even help everyone, right? But what I can do to help you is, like I said before, face your issue. You know, and then talk to someone you like about it, someone you close to, you know, open up, talk to them. And the third, get professional help. And I think also, you know, well developed country everywhere, they have all these helpline number. We got to promote that more. I only seen it only when terror happened on TV, but we got to promote more because people who are in need of help, they are all confused. They don't know how to get help. So people who are helping, we got to promote ourselves. We got to go out there like I'm coming here, you coming public. We got to promote our help and tell them come, come, come because they're too confused to find someone or something. We got to do more. Okay.
Can you share a specific breathing meditation or reflection exercise that listeners can try after this episode?
Yeah, I mentioned it before. I tell you again, um, every day you pass, just take away 5 minutes or, yeah, 5 minutes. Relax, whatever relax you. Sit down or lie down, close your eyes and let all your thoughts come in. Let you be free. Whatever you want to think about it. Let it be free for 5 minutes. And then after 5 minutes, go back to normal. And then think about what you thought about when you close your eyes, relax for 5 minutes. You see that you thought about all your worry, you know, everything that you worry, everything that you want, everything that you don't want, all your attachment, and know that they're not here. You just worry. They may or may not happen, all the events that you worry about. One monk tell me you worry 100%, but only 25% of your worry realize. So, you do that and know that they just your worry, they're not here, they're not real, and you relax more and more. Um, you know, when whenever you worry, you know that they just your worry. They don't really come true most of the time. So, you know, if you practice that, you'll be relaxed more and more. That relaxed mind will make anything you want happen.
Indeed, indeed. If a listener is already in therapy or on medication, how can they safely integrate Buddhist practices into their current treatment?
Okay. They find to go hand in hand because Buddhism is not extreme practice, it is believing in reality. But you got to be open minded, you got to be able to face the facts of life. If you're not that, don't try, you confuse more. Okay. And if you're not that, it's okay, not everybody is. But people who are like that still suffer because of the bad situation, and I want to help them. But I don't know how to help the other. Um, yeah, and I don't need to know. There's a lot of method, and like I said, different method resonate with different kind of people, right?
What are some early warning signs that someone's mind is pulling them into old patterns, and how can they gently interrupt that process?
I'm sorry. Would you mind repeating?
Yes, what are some early warning signs that someone's mind is pulling them into old patterns, and how can they gently interrupt that process?
Someone mind old pattern.
Yeah, let's say like they start worrying or they're starting to have anxiety or they're starting to be distressed. How can they gently interrupt that process?
Okay. Uh, Believing that you can't go back to the beginning and redo things. It's already past, you know. And it's okay to feel depressed, feel angry, but face it and talk to someone and get over it. I think people are distressed because they got no one to talk to. That's one of the things, and they're not able to face it, you know. Until you face it, you or no one can help you know. So just face it and know that it's already past, and just move on with your life.
All right, it's time for rapid fire. You ready?
Yeah.
Favorite Buddhist hack for instant calm?
Favorite Buddhist hack, instant calm. Okay, just smile.
Okay.
I That's what I do since I was young, and most people like me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. One neuroscience fact that proves Buddha's right.
Mind and bodies are moving millions of times per second.
Mhm. Biggest myth about Buddhist mental health.
Mhm. I don't know.
Hmm?
I don't know.
Okay. Quick tip for anxiety in traffic.
Quick tip inside. Yes, take it easy.
Mhm. Feelings from memories or real now.
Feelings are from memory.
Best time of day for your practice.
Mm. It depends on whether you are night person or morning person. For me, before I go to bed,
Mhm. One book everyone should read.
I don't read books. I rather listen or watch.
Mhm. Non-Buddhist tool that you love.
I'm open minded. I follow a lot of business coaches. Um, I listen to them, but I don't read books. I'm a CPA. I don't know how I become CPA,
Mhm.
but I don't enjoy books. But
Mm,
I like, if I listen to a subject that I love, I remember. I don't have to listen twice. I have that
mhm.
kind of memory, and I stick to my mind. Yeah, I'm a little bit stubborn. I have everything I do has to make sense to me.
Mhm. Meditation length for beginners.
I don't meditate. I I don't want to. I'm like, why should I focus on my breath? I need to know the reason. So I learned the strategy. So this is the strategy that one man taught me a few years ago. And this is Buddha teaching has been lost in translation for many years. So I think better to learn strategy. Um, Focus on your breath is all right. It is one way of calming you down, but you need to follow the strategy behind it. Why you should focus on your breath. You know. So if you know the strategy, whatever you do, if you eating or whatever you doing working, you can fix yourself. You don't have to, because we're not able to sit down and focus on your breath or our breath not many hours in a day, right? But
Mm,
we live our life every moment of the day. So if you know the strategy, you just, even then, you can't, practice it every moment of the day, but you
mm,
can practice more often than whatever you do makes sense to you because you're applying your strategy rather than focus on your breath or without knowing what you're doing and why you're doing.
right. Okay. One food for mental clarity.
One food,
Mhm.
I don't know. I eat apple for my health, but
Mm,
I don't know. Whatever you like, food does not nothing to do with mental clarity.
mm. Final tip for our listeners.
Okay, take it easy. You know, nobody better than you. Love yourself. You know,
Mm,
yeah.
all
Good,
right.
good or bad, don't get attached.
Mhm.
It's just a moment. Nothing lasts.
Right. Looking ahead, what kind of content, teachings, or projects do you hope to create to reach more people with this work?
I would love to become like Go Inga. I don't know if you know, he was a Burmese businessman. Uh, he was able to distribute Buddha teaching to like 96 countries. He had 256 temples all around the world because he was able to let it go. I want to teach people who have their own community so they can distribute it to their community. That's how it spread like multi-level marketing. But this is free. I'm doing this as a founder of Australian charity called Wake Up. I'm doing this for charity purpose, but I would love to spread it like multi-level marketing, like through people who got community, um, you know, so it could spread to the world, that way. I don't need many temple, but I just wanted to spread it while I'm still active.
All right. Saul, thank you for sharing your profound insights on science backed Buddhist self healing, blending ancient wisdom with modern neuroscience to help us all quiet the mind, face life's impermanence, and see through the illusions of reactive emotions. Your practical tools for breaking free from memory driven feelings and embracing present moment clarity are a game changer for therapists, recovery seekers, and anyone ready for real mental freedom. That's all for today's episode of Modern Therapy. Huge thanks to Saul from Australia for lighting the path with her
Thank
transformative approaching, proving Buddhist teachings that align perfectly with today's science for lasting well being. Listeners, put one tip into action today. Stay open minded, face the facts, and question if your feelings are truly now. Find Saul on her Facebook page for more. If this resonated, subscribe, rate us 5 stars, and share with someone who needs it. Next time, more real
yes.
talk on recovery and resilience. See you then on the Modern Therapy Podcast. Be well and continue to be great.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks everyone.
We've always thought of great athletes as the strongest, the fittest, chiseled to perfection. But what's a strong body without a sound mind? We're so focused on strength that we forget to strengthen our focus. The mind is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. And while the greats mastered the body, the greatest mastered the mind.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Be well.
would I would I be able to get this like recording or